I really love this video on being yourself. So I'm going to try and do a video response to express my own opinions about it. I think it's really important, to be yourself. Like, I think that's one of the ways you kind of find yourself as a teenager, by figuring out what you like to be and who you are, and being yourself is one of the only ways you can do that, because if you try and copy the ways of other people, it's not who you are, and then you can't find yourself. There are people in schools everywhere that try and copy whoever's popular or who seems to look the best or act the best or have the best reputation or whatever, and when they copy them, they're just not becoming themselves anymore, and they become so involved in looking like that person or trying to act a certain way that they lose themselves in who they think they should be or what they should look like. And I think that's kind of sad. I mean, if I decided that I wasn't going to be myself and I wanted to be someone else, then I probably wouldn't be able to post videos on YouTube of like myself lip syncing to Bon Jovi, or dye my hair ridiculously pink, or wear large menswear shirts because I prefer that to some of the stuff in the girls' wear section. Like, that sounds really stupid, but that's who I am, and that's who I want to be. And it doesn't make me, well, it can make me weird, but it's okay to be weird. It's okay to be who I want to be, because that's who I am. And so long as I'm not hurting anybody or, doing anything against my moral values, why shouldn't I, wear shirts from the men's section? I mean, I think it's just all about being the person you want to be, because that's what you think is right. Yeah, that's it. I think one of the other things that people can struggle with, though, is trying so hard not to be like someone else that you become trying to be the opposite of someone else. Like, I'm having so much trouble expressing this because it's such like a kind of deep thing to understand. I don't know, but anyway, that you don't want to be like a popular person, so you go off and you try and become really emo or rebellious just so that you're not that person. I think that's also not the way to be. I think it's that you should be who you want to be, and so if for some reason you believe that the hairstyle that the most popular girl in school has is the hairstyle you want to have because you think it looks good and not because you want to be like them or because you feel that's what you have to have, then that's cool. But when people purposely decide that they're going to do the opposite of what someone does because that makes them better than them or different, that's not what's right. Most of the girls at my school would have long hair and they wear it on top of their heads in a bun, and I cut my hair off last year. And that wasn't because I decided, oh yeah, you've all got long hair, I'm going to cut mine off to be rebellious. It's because I decided in my own rights, I suppose, that I wanted to have short hair and I wanted to be that way, and so that's what I did. And I don't know, I feel like I'm mainly talking about appearance, but it also goes for people who change their moral values. This person did this, which is probably a common thing, if they jumped off a cliff, are you going to, etc. But that kind of idea, that if some person does something, it doesn't necessarily make it right. Well, I feel like I'm using all the cliches here, but that by doing one person or a group of people doing something, it somehow makes it something you need to do. But I think it's all so hard. Being a teenager, I think that's where it kind of all happens, because you're in high school and you're stressed and you're worried about fitting in and having friends, because that's important, and you do want to fit in and kind of feel normal sometimes. But I think it really is up to you to be the person you want to be, and that's what's really important.